Problem: you want to provide your customers with a safe, secure environment on your website. Solution: get some web security. The web can be an amazing place. In addition to providing products or information to people in your neighborhood, city, or state, you can talk to anyone in the world. However, there are all sorts of bad people out there who would like nothing better than to steal your customers' information and credit card numbers. And if customers don't feel safe on your site, they won't want to do business with you. So set up web security. Let's use Bensel's Pencils as an example. They've registered a domain name, they've had their website designed and hosted, and they're ready to start selling online. They need security to provide their customers with a safe, secure shopping environment. In order to do this, Bensel's must purchase what's known as an SSL certificate. An SSL certificate is a sort of online ID card that assures shoppers Bensel's Pencils is who they say they are. This SSL certificate can be purchased from a web services company who is a certificate authority. They research Bensel's, check their references, and positively determine they are who they claim to be online. In addition to providing identity confirmation, SSL certificates also encrypt any data that flows to and from Bensel's site, keeping it secure from outsiders. Security might be offered by the company that hosts Bensel's website, and if it isn't, they can always use a third party. Now let's say an online shopper named Todd wants to purchase a nice mahogany pencil set. There are basically two computers involved with this transaction: the server hosting Bensel's Pencils website and the computer Todd is using to shop from. Todd's computer connects to Bensel's website, looks at the SSL certificate, and verifies Bensel's identity with the certificate authority. If everything checks out, the computers form an initial connection called a handshake, during which they'll decide what kind of encryption, or scrambling, they'll use. This agreement is used to establish a secure connection between the two computers called an SSL, or Secure Socket Layer. Depending on the certificate that Bensel's purchased, Todd's browser may display a small icon shaped like a lock, a thumbs up, a green browser bar, or some other reassuring symbol when security is in place. Once the computers agree on the method they're going to use, data starts to flow back and forth between them. When data leaves one computer, it's scrambled using the agreed-upon method and then descrambled when it arrives at the other computer. Now Todd can place his order using a credit card, and no matter who tries to interfere, the order, shipping information, and credit card number go to Bensel's Pencils and nowhere else. So let's review. To create a secure website, you purchase an SSL certificate. This certificate authenticates a business's online identity and creates a unique, scrambled connection to provide online shoppers with a safe, secure environment. If customers feel safe, they'll feel more comfortable doing business with you on the web. Problem solved.
Firstly, we need to install IIS. Click Start button, Administrative Tools, and choose Server Manager. After that, at Server Manager interface, we need to click Add Role at left panel, and double-click that roles 2 times. And click Add Roles at the right panel to proceed to next installation setup. Installation wizard will show up. And we need to tick the web server IIS for. After that we need to click Next and proceed to next step. Lastly, we need to click Install button. Then, we need to wait for installation IIS finish. Installation ISS successfully. Firstly, we need to click Internet Information Service Manager. After that, expand the WinServe, or your computer name, and click Site, then choose to add website. Put your site name, for example, GROUP9. And browse the physical path for your HTML file. This path will read where your HTML file located. We create new folder to store the HTML file. After that, we need to choose IP address for web server and click OK. In this part, I copy my HTML files, and its contains for my website and paste it at physical path that we create before this. Open back IIS, click GROUP9 website and select default document. Please make sure your HTML file is in top for higher priority. Then restart the website. For testing, we need to browse the website. This is our website for HTTP protocol. For this part, we will create a website using HTTPS protocol. After that, open WinServe, and choose Server Certificate at the WinServe Home interface. Then, click Create Self-Signed Certificate at right panel of interface. After that, we need to create specify friendly name. For example, GROUP9 Secured, and click OK. Next step is, we need to create new website for HTTPS protocol, for example, GROUP9 Secured. Then put the physical path for this site. For the binding, change type of website from HTTP to HTTPS protocol and put web server IP address, then change SSL certificate to our self certificate that we create before this, and click OK. After that, open back GROUP9 secured site, and click Default Documents. Please make sure your HTML file is in the top for higher priority. For testing, browse your website, and choose I understand the risks and choose Add exception. And you can see your website with HTTPS protocol. For this part, we are creating virtual hosting using our website that have been created before this, at Internet Information Services Manager, for GROUP9 and GROUP9 Secured. Firstly, click Start and open DNS. In Forward Lookup Zones, right-click and create New Zone. After that, click Next and choose Primary Zone, and click Next. For the zone name, insert group9.com and click Next and choose the Allow both non-secure and secure. Click Next and Finish. After that, choose group9.com and create new host. Put the IP address of your server and click Add Hosts. After that, create alias name for group9.com. We need to specify FQDN target host by browse the host that we create before this. After that, we testing our HTTP website using web browser. Type our site name at search browser, for example group9.com. Successfully create our name site. Now, we will shows the steps to create virtual hosting website using HTTPS protocol. We need to create new zone, with name group9secured.com in the new zone interface. After that, click Next and choose Allow both non-secure and secure, then click Finish. After that, we need to create new host at Forward Lookup Zone for group9secured.com, and assign IP address and click Add Host. After that, create alias name or CNAME for group9secured.com, and point it to target host that we created before this. After that, we can testing our HTTPS website using web browser. Just type site name at search browser, for example https group9secured.com. And click, I understand the risks, then choose add exception and confirm security exceptions. HTTPS website done.
How many times do I have to tell you? Even when you're crying, you're beautiful too. The world is beating you down, I'm around. Through every move